Hi, I'm Khrissy. I'm a makeup artist, and this is Art Detroit.
Yeah. I'm home. You're home in Detroit City. There's no place like home. Just tell me what you need. It's all right here. Yeah. In Detroit. Don't matter what it is. It's all right here. Oh.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Good.
So nice to meet you.
Yes, I'm Khrissy. Come on in. I just had a client leave.
Oh, perfect. So what type of face did you just do for your last client?
Well, we just did a beauty makeup.
Okay.
So right now during the day is beauty, and later on it's going to be Halloween.
Okay.
So I just like to clean up my brushes after I'm done with my client.
Sure. So is this a makeup tool or is this like a dishwashing thing that you've adapted for makeup?
Actually, this is a makeup tool. I have at least over 300 brushes.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so I had to wash all of those.
How many would you say that you use on a beauty client?
If I'm having clients back to back, usually I'll go through at least maybe 100 or 200. So I barely get it wet a little bit. I dip it in dial soap and a little bit of extra virgin olive oil, and then I just go in circular motion. It's pretty clean, but what I learned in art school, any brush, you always want to squeeze it, and if there's any color that's running through, it's still dirty.
Ah, okay. So I see even here that there's different brands that you have, and I'm sure that took a lot of trial and error, right?
So when I first started out doing makeup, I was all about MAC. MAC makeup is like your staple. Morphe's great. You can get a palette with so many different colors, so many different tones for a really good price, and then you just get to try them, you know.
Makeup is extremely expensive, right?
Yes.
Do you get clients and who kind of complain or balk that they think that that's too high, even though you said that that's not even the highest that you could charge?
Yes, I do actually. And I just try to explain to them, you know, the product, the time, the things that I'm doing. This is what I'm putting into it. You're getting my skill, my expertise that I've actually learned for over 13 years.
And good products.
Yes, high-end products. It's not like I'm using your CVS or Walmart brand products. So when I do get a client that's a little discouraged, I'll say, okay, what is your event for? What can we work on? You know, I do work with my clients, especially if it's something big. But I do filter out the ones that are always trying to find like a freebie or, you know, whatever, because you have to.
So I am just enthralled by all this stuff that you have, and I can't wait for your model to get here and see you in action.
Yeah.
Oh, that must be her.
Oh, hi. How are you?
Good.
Nice to
I'm
meet
Sheila.
you.
Nice to meet you.
Andrea.
I can't wait to see what she's gonna do.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, she's gonna turn this into something.
All right, should we go down to your studio?
Yeah, let's go. So in here, this is my studio where all the magic happens.
Ooh.
And when they sit down, I just ask them questions, what they're looking for, if they have any inspiration photos. And usually we're already talking weeks in advance on this, so.
You have an idea already.
Yeah, usually I'm pretty prepared.
Well, what are you gonna do with her today?
Well, today we're just gonna do a normal look. I'm gonna do like full face, eyes, lashes, and lips, and eyebrows.
Do you have a preference between being told what to do or being more freelance with your clients?
Now, I keep referring things to Halloween because that's my favorite time. Like I had a gentleman last weekend that wanted to be Beetlejuice, you know? So I was like, great, we're gonna definitely make you look like Beetlejuice. So we took spirit gum, put all over his face, put moss, we sprayed him green. Like it was just intense. I got to do what I wanted to do. So I was like super happy about that. When it comes to stuff like this, like I said, if they tell me like, I'm wearing a ball gown, I wanna do super simple, go ahead and do what you feel. Usually then I'll just like smoke out wing liner, do some lashes because lashes always complete a look, I feel like. And just go from there.
So this is it? We're here?
Yes, this is it.
All right, well, I can't wait to see the space that inspires you.
Graffiti down here in Southwest Detroit inspires me a lot with anything. It's colors, design, and being in the city in general. You know, a lot of Hispanic population lives here, so we're just gonna go right through here. This definitely speaks out to me, all the colors, the design. I do Halloween and dramatic makeup, so this definitely fits me. And, you know, the artist itself who put time and effort into it definitely speaks out to me. And when I look at pieces like this, it makes me question myself, you know, can I replicate that on a face?
How difficult is it to match, you know, for different skin tones and different complexions?
I custom mix everything. I put it on the back of my hand, I custom mix them together, and then once I do that, I put it on the side of their face and give it a second to let it oxidize, and then we go from there.
Okay.
I will hold up bottles next to my clients' faces, and whatever tube matches the clothes, I mix them together, and I already know the undertones. You put a color on and it has a cool undertone and you're meant for warmth, it's gonna make you look so white.
Really?
Yes, and same thing with like powders and stuff. If the undertones are like a cool undertone and you're meant to be warm and you put that on your face, it's just gonna look like mud, and it picks up in photos too. I didn't learn about that up until probably about 6 or 7 years ago, about the whole oxidizing thing, because I was like, oh, it's just like painting a picture. You just put it on, it's gonna dry that color, but it doesn't.
No.
You know, there's so many different chemicals in makeup that you just have to kind of look out for.
This is so cool.
Yeah.
And it's 3 years old. I see the date tag there.
Yes.
And it looks fresh as if it was just done. So
Yeah.
that speaks to the art, but then also the quality of the material that they used. And we talked about that earlier.
Yeah, the bright colors definitely speak to me. Like I said before, any art speaks to me. It could be a painting, could be just a statue, anything that actually kind of just puts a feeling in me. And also when I look at stuff like this, like we could be driving through the city, we can stop and look at it. Usually we get out and take pictures, but it almost gives me like a blank canvas of like how I see what I want to do and try on other people. Only thing I hate right now in the industry is the fact that everyone is so obsessed with like the social media makeup, as I refer the Instagram look, which it's all filtered.
Yeah.
Nobody has super pure straight skin. No pores. I mean, all of that is just make-believe. I feel like that's a fairy tale land in my eyes. So I always make sure I tell my clients, yeah, we can cover up your pores. Yeah, we can, you know, move from here and there. But at the same time, you're going to have some texture to your face. It's not all going to be smooth.
I know we've all seen it, the videos where someone is doing like a time lapse of video and the before is like, I mean, it's like it's a whole nother person.
Oh, I know.
What are your thoughts on that being like everyday makeup, not just for an event or whatever, but someone who literally is out here fooling people on a daily basis?
Well, we call that catfishing. The before and afters I think are great, but personally me, I hate the dramatic makeup just because it's not what everyday women are wearing.
Yeah.
What bothers me the most now is that these kids are out here, these young girls are seeing these before and afters that are so dramatic that they feel like that has to be them.
Yeah.
Like I'll do before and after pictures on my Instagram, and it's a big difference. But I tell everyone that they're beautiful before, you know, you don't need all this makeup. If you want to just do a little bit of makeup, I suggest people to use BB cream, you know, a little bit of bronzer. It's not like you need to look like a whole different person. Stretch your chin. Thank you. Usually my social media is like my word of mouth. So I have Instagram, it's Khrissy MUA, there's 3 S's in that, and then I have Snapchat, which is Khrissy MUA as well, there's 2 S's in that, and then my Facebook, which is slightly my personal and my business. I do have a business page, this is not active at the moment. Right now I'm just cleaning up the brows. This has become a very popular trend. So once I'm done doing that, I'll just blend all of this out. Okay, so her brows are done, and I usually like to take a step back and I tell them to always look at me. You can see there's not a lot of color right here, but there's color right here, so either I'm gonna say, all right, do I like it that way or do I like it that way? So I like it better on this eye, so I'll take my spoolie and I'm just gonna blend that out. The doors actually started opening. About 6 years ago, someone saw my work online and they said, hey, do you want to come and audition for this fashion show? And I said, sure. So I went, and then when they saw my makeup, they were like, wow, your makeup looks really good.
Who did this?
Yeah, they were like, would you like to do something? When I told them it was me. And so I went to this event and I started doing makeup, and David Humphreys was like, your work is amazing. He was like, I would like to introduce you to other people. So when I met Weave and Steven, it actually like opened everything for me.
Yeah.
He shot with me so many times. I got to meet so many people from him, and he basically helped me get my way where I was. When I first discovered makeup, I was in freshman year in high school, and I decided to join Color Guard. I love to draw, I love to paint, and so we were actually able to do our face any way we wanted to, and I decided to go creepy and just do like this really dark wolfy makeup, and then that's where it clicked in, like that's what I want to do.
That's what you want to do. Wow. Tell me what it means to you to be an artist here in the city of Detroit.
I feel like we put so much into it and that we want to express it any way we can. So being an artist in Detroit, period, is just like, it just opens up everything and it makes me happy, and it just is such a powerful thing. And I just press the color on. This is just melting everything together. So I did the priming, the moisturizing, the spraying. Then I did the foundation, the powder, the bronzing, then the eyes. So think of all those layers together. Once you spray, it just combines it together and it just makes it so happy. And then that's what makes it last forever.
Okay.
When putting on lashes too, you always want to give time for the glue to get tacky. So I take it and just push it up. My favorite thing now from the new makeup world is liquid lipstick. By far my favorite liquid lipsticks. They last forever. For me, if I'm going to work, I'll wear it about 5:30, and then when I get home about 5 o'clock, it's still there.
No way.
Even
Yeah.
if you eat.
Even if I eat. I'm gonna have you look down. I'm just gonna color in really quick. Look down this way. It helps blend the colors together. The lash and natural lash. Just be you, you know, if you love doing certain things, why wait? If you love art, you love painting, you love dancing, you love anything, I think you should just do it. Because for me, I'm a very shy person and it took me a long time to come out of my shell, and when I finally went towards what I knew I was supposed to do, I swear every window and door is open for me.
There's no place like home. Just tell me what you need. It's all right here, yeah, in Detroit.